Thursday, the 3rd of April. How are you guys doing? Are you having a good day? I am actually having an okay day. Work is very much crazy, but other than that, when isn't it? You know, I feel like I make that complaint a lot. Anywho, I am almost done. Well, I'm halfway through the sleeve for this mesh top. It looks huge because of the way that I'm holding it. I'm hoping that it is not actually huge and that I am not tripping and accidentally increasing it. I don't think I am. No, we're good. For this mesh top, because I would like for it to be done by Friday because I'd like to wear it tomorrow. We will see. I hope I get some footage tomorrow. We're going into town to do First Friday, which will be fun. And my friend, I talked about this at the end of last week's vlog, but my friend from my early 20s, kind of actually from the time I was like 17, I think. She will be here. She's come into town, which is really exciting, and she'll be staying at the house for a couple of days. And I'm really, really, really excited about it. I've missed her a lot, and our lives have just changed so much since they've just changed so much. She's someone that I have like a couple of matching tattoos with and that kind of thing. We are... What's happening? I am trying to finish this mesh top. I'm about halfway through. I think I said that because I want to wear it tomorrow. I did finish the panel for the book blanket that I was working on last week. I did finish that. I've got obviously more panels that need to be made, but at the moment I'm caught up for my reading. Like I've only finished one book this month so far, so which I did talk about at the end of last week's vlog. So I am starting what am I starting? Not the Helm at Midnight, that's what I just finished. I'm starting, what is it called? I don't know why I'm not just opening it because I have it open over here. The Cage of Dark Hours. I'm starting that today. I am hopefully gonna get like a good chunk in, like 25%, but I've got a bunch of stuff that I got going on. So I don't know if that's actually gonna happen, but it's what I would like to happen. Anyway, yeah, that's what I would like to happen today. I did get 75% into A Curse of Ash and Embers. I am not having the best time, but it has finally gotten more interesting, so hooray on that. And I think largely that's going to be it. I have some chores and stuff that I want to get done today before we go and do some stuff with Aiden's dad. So here's hoping that I can get those things completed before we leave, before we have to go run around and do that stuff. Because I think they're moving. We'll see. I've said so many times. It's because I need to take my next med dose. I'm gonna do that. Yeah, I'm gonna go do that, and then I'll talk to you guys later. Okay, thanks. Bye. Hello, happy Friday. How we doing, y'all? Yeah, it's Friday, the 4th of April. My friend isn't gonna come in around lunchtime, so that's exciting. And then we'll just hang out a little bit while I'm working. And I'm gonna get off early today. I hope, fingers crossed, but I've scheduled the time off, so I should get to leave early. Also, my team takes Fridays off all the time, so like, I should get to leave early. I put in the time, you know? I put in the work. What else? I need to start marking things off. Also, I was on top of journaling for like 3 days, and then I wasn't. Here we are. Today, the plan is to finish A Curse of Ash and Embers, despite me not liking it. The plan is to finish it. Fingers crossed, though. I don't know if that's gonna happen, but I can dream, okay? And then I also plan on getting 50% into The Cage of Dark Hours, which is that sequel to The Helm at Midnight. I just restarted it. I rated that book 5 stars, I noticed, when I previously read it, which kind of surprised me. Because I very rarely give out 5-star reads, especially like by the time I was actually reading this. So we'll see. I am enjoying it a lot, a little bit more actually than the first book, so it does make sense that I would rate it 5 stars. I just found it surprising, you know? I really wanted to finish the mesh top before today. I didn't, but if I get it done by the end of today, I can change tops. It's not a big deal. The blue eyeshadow will still work with green. Like, it's not a huge deal. I think that that's it for reading though. I think I covered all of the reading. I've cleaned all the things like I wanted to. Hooray. Last night though, I washed my hair, and sometimes if I don't rinse my hair out right, the back feels like funky. And sometimes it's also like a matter of if I've just like put a lot of hairspray in my hair. I hate that. Don't love that. But I had to deal with that, and I was afraid I was going to wash my hair again because I wasn't going to curl it all again. I don't want to curl it all again, but this actually turned out okay. So, you know. The other day I was editing and I saw myself turn. I saw this big white spot and I was like, am I balding? No, the answer is no, I'm not balding. It was just the way that my hair was pulled back. You could see that my actual hairline, because like there are parts. And during the stress of everything for the last 2 years, I did have a little alopecia spot, like almost a perfect circle right around here, I think. And all of those hairs have not fully grown back. I don't know if they ever will, and some of them are white. So stress does crazy things, y'all. But I think that is gonna be it. I just want to do a quick update. Again, I think I said this yesterday, but I'm hoping I get some footage out and about around town tonight because it's First Friday and they do some fun stuff. There's like art and stuff, so I should be able to see those things and hopefully share. But I'll talk to you guys later. Okay, thanks, bye! Hello, good morning. It is what, Monday the 7th. I had a really good weekend, spending it with my friend, and what happened? We like wandered around town and we had a lot of fun. I feel like we had a lot of fun. We are having a cold snap, which is weird. It was like in the 80s and 90s for the last couple of weeks. And it's currently 42 degrees. What is happening? I don't understand. Anyway, I did find out that Suffolk Spring got canceled, so I will need to either refilm my TBR for April, which is coming out tomorrow, or I think it's coming out tomorrow. It's either coming out tomorrow or it's coming out next week, but I'm pretty sure it's coming out tomorrow because why would I set myself up for success? Yeah, it's coming out tomorrow. So if I have time to film today, and edit and get it out, then I will. But I'm, we'll see what happens. But yeah, overall, I had a good time. I'm trying to think what else. I did print some pictures. I'm getting messaged about work. For reading, I did not get a lot of reading done over the weekend. I read a little bit more into A Curse of Ashen Embers. I was supposed to finish it on Friday. Definitely didn't, but I was supposed to. I also was supposed to start and finish Killing Me and Witch 22. I might take Killing Me off of my TBR because Suffolk Spring was canceled and I'm going to refilm and that'll be fine. But I'm not sure. So we'll see what I end up doing with that. Stay tuned. Maybe tomorrow I will let you know. But I need to work on like updating all of those things to make sure that my planned reads make sense. Yeah, we'll figure it out, right? Because a lot of what I was planning on reading was just like series continuations anyway. So, but I am gonna go because I've got to do some work stuff and people are already like needing me already. So I'll talk to you guys later. Okay, thanks, bye. Hello, it is Tuesday the 8th. I finished the mesh top. The sleeves are a little wonky, but she's finished. Big fan. I like it a lot. it's also very comfy cozy. So I'm glad that I made it. So here we are. I finished it. She's done. I can also now go ahead and start my the rest of my book blanket. So that'll be good. I need to update it though, because what I have for my stats is not correct anymore. Yeah, I think the big thing is that I took some romances away. Yeah, I think that's all I did was I took romance away. In theory, I would just add 2 more books and call it golden. We will see if that's what I end up doing. I need to decide what I'm gonna do for the other panels. I've got 2 one with 6, 1 with 5, and 1 with 3 books. I'm gonna need to read enough for another panel. It's not like there's a ton of books. Like in April, I just have planned 17 books, so if I will likely end up reading more than that, because today I'm gonna finish The Cage of Dark Hours. I'm gonna get 50% into Daughter of Lies and Ruin, and I'm gonna start The Teeth of Dawn, which I was able to find the audiobook on Everend, and I have Everend credits to use, so I used that to go ahead and get that because I didn't want to read it with my eyes. I'm feeling very lazy on that front. I'm also supposed to start The God of Endings, not today, but later. So yeah, it'll be good, it'll be good. The 2 books that I did leave on here, that were pretty specific to if Sapphic Spring was happening, was Ab on Me for 2 and Light from Uncommon Stars. The rest of them were books that I was inevitably going to be reading, so it wasn't a huge deal. And those books I realistically might have come across my radar at some point. No, probably not actually, if I'm being honest. But yeah, I need to fill out my book journal a little bit, and I also need to do a better job. My skin is peeling because I had a sunburn. I needed to do a better job of updating my Instagram with the books that I've read, because I try to do that on my stories and I have not kept up, and so I need to do that. Exciting stuff coming today. So my living room has 4 windows across the main wall and then 1 skinny window next to the door. The 4 against the wall, on the wall, are facing my neighbor's windows. I refuse to close my blinds. I'm not that person. Refuse to do it. Right? They can close their blinds. I was here first, which is true. However, the daughters running by to do stuff, like take the trash out and stuff, is problematic in that it makes it very hard to. Cotter freaks out basically. She just trips out about it. So Art got these window covering things, like the static cling film for the windows. Art got those for her windows and they look really cool, and so I ordered some. The one for the one by the door is what's coming in today, and then tomorrow the rest of them should be coming in. I want to get one for my office also, like a clear one though, because I don't want to affect this lighting that we have. But you can see directly into my office window, and that's crazy. But I'm not going to close the blinds here either. I like the blinds being open. So I need to find, because I would like it to look cool, but I also would like for it to be not a rainbow thing, because I don't want it to affect my filming. Although I film so early in the morning usually that the direct sunlight isn't coming through, but like my later videos in the afternoon, I don't want it to directly affect that, you know? So that's where I'm at. I need to find something that's like fun looking but also clear for this window. And they make some. I'm just being particular about it, that's all. I think that's it update wise. I don't think I have a whole lot else to talk about, and this was a long update anyway, so I will talk to you guys later. I hope you're having a good day. Okay, thanks, bye. sometimes it's genuinely incredible with just like a little bit of concealer and mascara will do to my appearance. Because I went to film earlier and I was like, no girl, you look too fucking tired. So I promptly went in the bathroom and put concealer and mascara on. Nothing else, but I look better than I did 10 seconds ago. Anyway, hi, hello, how you doing? It is Wednesday the 9th. I did finish The Cage of Dark Hours. I finished that. Really enjoyed it. 5-star read. I did start The Teeth of Dawn a little bit, but not very much. Like I got maybe an hour in, and it's 25 hours long. That bitch is long. It's fine. I also I got 50% into The Daughter of Lies and Ruin. I don't give a fuck about this book. Man, I don't care. Also, it's very weird that this feels like it's written in like a more rural medieval era. And Girlie's out here saying screw you, and there was something else she said that I was like, this feels incorrect for the time period that this seems to be presenting itself in. Maybe I'm wrong, but you know, it takes me out of the story a little bit. I'm not gonna lie. It's fine, I guess. But yeah, so that's where I'm at with that. I today would like to get 75% of The Daughter of Lies and Ruin, would like to get 25% of The God of Lies, and then would also like to get 25% into The Teeth of Dawn. That is a lot of reading, but I don't have a lot of things that I need to be doing today. That's not true, like I do, but I don't have a lot of meetings, so I can listen to my books while I'm writing up documentation, because I'm going to be writing up a lot of documentation today. So I'm doing some training, so here's hoping that I can actually do those things. I don't know though. Like I said yesterday, I finished the mesh top. I was gonna make these sun and moon hair bun things, but it turns out that they need to go around a hair tie, and I don't have a spare one available to me, so I'm gonna have to grab one from my bedroom later. But yeah. Oh, I did put up the window thing. I got the one for my little window in by the front door, so hopefully editing me will put some pictures here so you can see it. And then I've got the big ones are coming. I expected the big ones to be here sooner, but they're not, but that's okay. Yeah, the big ones will be here today, so will all of my coffee and Tibble's food, so that's good. And a litter, all good things. Nice. By the time this video comes up, we will now be in my birth month, so hey, welcome to my birthday month. It's not my birthday month for me yet, but it is for you guys, so welcome to my birthday month. I noticed that when I was editing some stuff for last week, and I was like, hey, wait a minute. I do need to make the thumbnail for last week's vlog, and I think I need to update the colors, just because I'm kind of bored of the ones I've been using. And then I need to, I don't know, there's some cleaning I need to do. Like I'm gonna wash the sheets, I need to do the air filters and stuff. I've just been like on this weird, like I'm both exhausted, but then I also like, there's home projects I want to do. I don't know. It's a weird place to be in my brain lately. But yeah, I think that's kind of it. I need to edit yesterday's video, so I'm gonna edit this one and yesterday's. And I'm gonna play some Animal Crossing before work starts, so I will talk to you guys later. Okay, thanks, bye. Hello, good morning. It is Thursday the 10th, which means yes, I am closing the vlog out here. I did finish, actually, just this morning, The Daughter of Lies and Ruin, and I rated it 2 stars. I was bored. I should have expected that, and I should have DNF'd the book. I didn't, so here we are. But I was bored. I found the whole thing boring. I just didn't care, and I felt like a lot of the languaging and stuff did not fit into the setting. It felt jarring each time that they used more modern slang. I've seen this done well in like Gideon the Ninth, but Gideon the Ninth is set in the future, so like it makes sense that some of our slang and memes and stuff would be present. It does not make sense for it to be present in what feels like a medieval era of book. Not medieval, but like, you know, peasantry days. So I had some grievances with that. I didn't love that. I did get 25% of the God of Endings. I'm really enjoying it. I don't really know like where it's gonna go. Like 25% in, we mostly just have backstory at the moment. But I find it really interesting. I think the reader for the audiobook is really good. I have both the audiobook and the ebook, so could go either way. And then I also got 25% into the Teeth at Dawn of Dawn, and yeah, also enjoying that. So I'm glad that the 2 books that I have left to read today are ones that I am enjoying. The Teeth of Dawn feels like a cool continuation to the rest of the series. I know my TBR I said that I thought there was supposed to be like 4 or 5 books. I don't know why I said that. There's only 3. This is the last book, which would explain why it's so long. There's this dynamic between our generally the main character and her love interest, whose name starts with a T, and my brain wants to say Tybalt, and I know that's not true because that's just this guy's name. That's not the name of that character. Tiberius? No, that's from Degrassi.
Dude, this is ecstasy.
So, incorrect. Been watching a lot of Degrassi lately, so my brain is just full of Degrassi brain rot. Anywho, what was I saying? I like the romantic dynamic between the 2 of them. I think that it is well done, and I'm enjoying it. I'm having a good time. It's also interesting to see just the continuation of the previous book. I don't want to get into it because I don't want to like spoil anything, but just the continuation from the previous book and kind of the characters that we left off on. I feel like this author does a good job of those things. She also did a really good job of having a little bit of a baby summary in the in the beginning of the book. No, see, you either have to get down or you have to get in your bed. Those are your options. Thank you. Down or in your bed. Sorry, he's so distracting. But that's it. I've got some things that I need to be doing. So that's it. I'm gonna close the vlog out here. I will see you guys next week. It is my birth month as of the posting of this video. Not right now for me, but when this posts, it will be my birth month. We'll be about halfway through, so I think next week's vlog will probably post around my birthday, or close to it. Let's see. Last week's vlog posted on the 1st, this one posted on the 8th. No, it'll be the one after. Cool. Anyway, fun things about the way that I time my stuff. But alright, I'm gonna go. I will talk to you guys later. Okay, thanks, bye.